Good morning. All right. So let's just get right into it. Yesterday, Monday, here's my list. I took the day off of work because we were traveling a little on the weekend, and my work is also pretty chill right now. So I felt like I could, and like I wouldn't need to uh, just make a bunch of extra work hours later. So that was excellent. It was like such a nice day off yesterday. Um, but all right. So, the very first thing I did yesterday was the 20-minute arm routine that I am still sore from. So, I think that counts as a success. We did our plan with me live yesterday. I did my makeup, did the dishwasher. I walked an hour on the treadmill. I worked on my planner app. That was what I did the majority of the day, actually. I should probably update this when I, because I have 1 hour written, because that's always like my starting goal. And then I feel like if I can take that off, and like just get my mind into the task, then I'll keep going, which is what happens. But then I don't have like a good record of how long I actually spent on the task going forward. And I like planning like this. Uh, it's not just for like, what do I need to be doing next? But a lot of it is like, I can look back on it and then see what I was doing, and what habits led to me getting a lot more done or less done. And I think it's just made a lot of difference in my planning over the years to have the record. So I think I need to uh, start adding how long I actually spent on these things. One sec, I'm getting a notification. Okay, sorry. um, yeah. So I mean, just to explain, I guess I do consulting work, like software work, and it's like done online and remote. Usually it's sometimes I go into the office, but anyway, uh, whenever like especially during work hours, if I get like questions or get asked to like provide any information or do something, I try to like respond as quick as possible. So that's why um, I just felt like I should stop and do that. I mean, honestly, you're not here watching anyway. It's just me and the void. So what does it matter? Okay. All right. Back to what we were doing. Okay. So, um, right. I want to go back and think about how many hours I actually spent on this, which is kind of hard because at this point, I actually don't know. It wasn't like I sat down with a timer and the hours. And like, since it was my day off, I was like so uh, just like chill about it. Like, do a few things, get up, clean something. Like, so that is going to be hard to go back through. Um, But once I get my planner app finished, I'm hoping to like add some features in eventually to help me track what I'm doing throughout the day so that I can uh, improve upon this system. So stay tuned for that if you ever click on this and are interested. It should be coming. All right, 1 hour of my consulting work I thought I would like to do yesterday to just get myself ahead, but I didn't end up doing it because I was like having a lot of fun with the planner app, and I felt like I should just stick to that, which is fine. Like I don't feel super behind today, so that'll be fine. I vacuumed my office. I did a manicure. See, this one's like not all that exciting, but I just like changing it up. I put oh yeah, I thought I was gonna go to the grocery store and get the supplies to make a stew and then make that for dinner, but I just decided not to do that. We have like a lot of snow. It's super cold here right now, and I didn't feel like leaving the house. My husband and I did our family meeting that we do every Monday. I actually should have had that written like higher up on the list. I don't know why I missed it. Um, would be great if I had some auto scheduling capabilities that would pop that onto every Monday. But that's the downsides of doing paper planning. So once I get the planner app out, uh, that'll work better, I think. Spending tracking. We use Monarch to track our expenses, my husband and I do. And then what I do is I'll go through our transactions. I try to keep up on with it. So like at least once a week, I'll put them into the categories that we're tracking for. Um, since there just really isn't a good way to automate that for purchases, and then so that's helping us keep track of what we're doing. I say us, really like I'm more the one who cares about like the granularity of like what are we spending on and why. Just in case you hadn't noticed, I like keeping track and keeping records of what we're doing because I think that like if you're not keeping track of what you're doing, then how do you know how to improve yourself going forward? So anyway, that's my job, that's my thing because I'm the one who's interested. So I didn't get it done yesterday. Um, so I have already gone ahead and actually written that down on today. So anyway, that was yesterday. I had a good day. I felt really productive. So that's wonderful. I also added a few things to my things I'd like to get done this week, but not necessarily like today. So we have these two salt and pepper shakers in our kitchen. Their names are Sally and Pepe. They're like little pigeons, and I'm making Valentine's Day decor, and I want to just like make them little tiny Valentine's hats because I think my husband will find it funny. So that's like on my list of things to get done this week since it's the last week of January, and when it's February, I want to like put out all the decor. I would love to deploy my planner app this week. It's just like really, really basic right now. And I'm, testing it. It's not really ready for full use, but I would love to just go ahead and like get it deployed and get my whole like just deployment process like set up so that as I add new features and make changes and fix things, I can just like push it out into the world. So I need to also pick a domain name for this. So there are a few things I need to get done before this happens, but I would love to do like the majority of this weekend, and maybe a little bit before. Like maybe I can get the domain sooner. So that's a big one that I'd love to get done this week. And then add weekly buckets. This is the last feature that I feel like needs to be in the planner before I want to use it for my own planning. Yeah, so those are there as well. This was a family meeting to-dos, and actually I have a couple of to-dos. I need to transfer some money for my husband and I from my business account because I do consulting work, and then like I have to pay myself, us, and some of it is kind of manual. So anyway, I need to do that. And I need to request vacation days from work. So Yeah. Oh, and look for a restaurant for our anniversary dinner. So these things are also on my need to do this week. I've got a busy week, I think. Yeah, but at least I'm having a good time. So that's what matters. I'm getting another message. Hold on. All right, back to it. Sorry about that. Okay. So for today, here's what's happening. Mostly it's work. I actually, because I'm a consultant, and so my schedule works where in each monthly period, like 30 to 31 days, I just owe my company a set amount of hours, or the company that I mainly consult for a set amount of hours. And this month, there are a lot of work days, like Monday through Friday in that time period. So I actually don't have to work a full 8-hour day every single work day. Like I managed to take yesterday off, and that won't mess with my hours, and I still have some leeway too. So I don't know why I'm going into this detail. I don't think you care, but anyway, yeah, consulting work is weird because I do the same job that I was doing full time for them before. So I'm outputting the same amount of work as when I was in the office, 40 hours a week or more. But I just do it on my own schedule now, and technically for less hours, but oftentimes I'll do more hours just to make sure I get the work done. But it's honestly great. Like, mostly just having the flexibility to live my life is the best perk there. So anyway, you got that long side. This is a long one today. I just feel very chatty. Okay. I have a meeting for work this afternoon. There is a figure drawing session at this like craft spot kind of around the corner from where I live. And they do it on Tuesday evenings. So I've written this year. I'm not 100% for sure that I'm going to go yet. I haven't purchased a ticket. I went 2 weeks ago and it was fun. Like I missed just drawing. So this like gives you like for 2 hours. That's what I would, commit myself to focusing on, which is nice. So I might go to that tonight. I need to finish the spending tracking. And what else? The dishwasher and my makeup. Both of those tasks are done for the day. We're doing the plan with me now. Okay. So that is great. So I already feel kind of accomplished. I did 20 minutes on the treadmill this morning already, so I'll write that down. Okay. And then I want to get at least another 40 in. So those are my 2 treadmill sessions for today. I'll probably do the 40 during lunch because I'm not going outside right now unless I absolutely have to. It is so cold, and I'm not a snow person. I'm not a winter person. So I will do my exercise on the treadmill in here. My arms are still sore from yesterday's workout, so I'm probably not going to do an arm workout today. And actually, my legs are kind of sore because I really upped the speed on the treadmill. Uh, so I think exercise wise, I might just stick to this today. Um, but that gives me, a little more time to do my work, and also maybe I can make some progress on the planner app because I would love to get that deployed this week. So I think as far as planner app goes, I think I would like to purchase a domain for the planner. Which means I need to think of what I want the domain name to be and like make a decision there. I'm really bad at decisions. Like I am such an indecisive person. So that will probably be a bigger task than you'd think it would be. And then also, if I end up going to figure drawing, that's like a 2-hour commitment in the evening. So between that and like doing the treadmill at lunch, and then just daily things that need to happen, eating, showering, all that. This is actually kind of a full day. Aside from, the reason I went on that tangent was to say that I don't think I need to work a full 8 hours today. So that gives me some flexibility. Maybe I can work on the planner feature, but I'm not going to like write that down for myself now just because um, I almost just don't want to jinx it. Some days I think like, oh, I can get away with like, or not get away with, like I only owe a certain amount of hours to my company. But some days I'll be like, this is going to be a chill day because my hours are good and I'm like on top of my tasks. And then like 10 things, 10 different apps like break, and suddenly I have to spend my whole evening on it too. So I'm trying not to jinx it by writing down a bunch of non-work things on a work day. So now that we've spent 20 minutes talking, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.